Here we go. Matthew Pilch, one of the top players. He made a lot of key kills in that win over St. Francis, getting the match underway at the service line. And our opening rally is put away very quickly by Cole Young. Strawbridge, one of the top attackers. In fact, he leads them in kills with 216 entering this match. Now Ohio State attacking from behind the line, and Kyle Tooney, member of the 2021 national training side, scores to make it 4-3. So at this level in men's volleyball, you can be very devastating.
We'll serve now.
This is Caden Marin from Orlando, Florida, the setter. That's a tough serve. Pass by Shinsky, and they went over to the right, and Shane Wetzel, now in the top 20 all-time in terms of kills at Ohio State, adds another one to his total. That's 843 total kills in his storied Buckeye career.
Shane Wetzel.
Those two wins they had over New Jersey Institute of Technology. Chance Champagne. And we were just talking about Luke Maloney, who's now no longer on the Buckeye coaching staff, pursuing an opportunity in Minnesota, but said that they ought to practice hitting the tape on those serves. But Ohio State picking up Stephen Duho as a assistant from the Arizona women's program, so very able replacement there for Luke Maloney. And there's an ace. And it's simply too much on that. Shane Wetzel got a platform under it, but simply could not settle the ball. Server that started the match.
And the Buckeyes have 4 service errors already.
And they get another kill from the back there by Wetzel. But that's kind of the thing to watch for, is an overabundance of service errors. That's the sort of thing that can help the other team stay in the match.
And Ohio State struggled a lot with service,
despite the early indications. Once again off the tape, but they managed to pass it well. And then getting it at the apex of his leap, Ryan Coleman swings down for the kill.
4 kills so far for Queens, and they've made it a 1-point set.
Look at Caden Marin with the perfect set there. Just, carbon copies of each other.
And 6 so far as a team.
There's a tough serve knocking the two players down like bowling pins, but they passed the ball and found Kyle Tooney, who scores to make it 15-13. So in bowling, he picked up the spare, but in volleyball, they made the pass. Here you see. And timeout on the floor. 15-13 Ohio State here at the Cavell.
Point Henwood Rodriguez behind the line.
After his first 2 service errors, he's really gotten sharp, but then they passed that one well, and Shuey came down on it in the middle. And so Queens at least gets to 20, which is always somewhat of a... And now's the time to come up with something big. Tough to do, though, when you just come off the bench like that, and that's a tough short serve that Tooney had to lurch forward to get. They swing it out wide, Champagne, and it's blocked by Aaron Grimm, and that takes care of the opening set. He didn't really get the kind of swing he wanted on that, and as a result, Ohio State takes the opening set 25-20, and they lead 1 set to...
Each had 3 apiece, and Cole Young had 3 kills on 3 attempts.
Definitely, of course, Wetzel's always one of the big hitters on the squad. They go in the middle, and there's a kill by Reed Shuey. And that makes it 1-0 for Queens.
Like we said, they've got to pick up that offense, and that's exactly how they started this second set with a big swing. Grimm had 2 service errors early on in the first set, but then he was able to clean it up.
And there's an overpass, Tooney, and that's what he was doing very efficiently in the first set, putting that one away. And it is 2-4. Grimm, as we take a look at this, Grimm on the serve. And Tooney handles that, finds Rodriguez with the back set, and a big swing by Wetzel, but a big block there by Champagne and Shuey, and that's the kind of thing that can really get a team's adrenaline pumping.
Let's get another look at it.
And it's the volleyball version of the slam dunk, especially when you can do
5 kills so far, 5 digs, 2 blocking assists, and an ace.
Big southpaw serve that's handled well by Peters. Chris Peters, the libero for Queens. Champagne to swing. Now they go it back to the right. Way to cross by Wetzel and a diving play by Pilch. And now Grant Strong up on the big swing from Strawbridge. The joust, it went out. Who touched it like
that? So we'll get another look.
Certainly there could have been for the moment. And now it will be Reed Shuey.
Ohio State has twice as many service errors as Queens. They have 8. Queens only has 4.
Grant Strong handling that serve to the corner, and Tooney again as he sliced it off of Caden Marin to make it 7-all. And Tooney, he was good in the first set, and he's been even hotter here in the second set.
He now has 7 kills, and he's really exploding offensively. Coach Birch has credited him. You know, English is not his first language, and he said he has come here and adjusted so well to everything, to college volleyball, to being a college student.
And that one right into the corner for the kill by Pilch. Every shot that he's unloaded landed perfectly in the corner. He's had 2 big kills like that from either side of the court and a serve for an ace.
Yeah,
and he'll make a perfect set, and the guy will put it into the net. So it's good to just overlook those mistakes, realizing everyone makes them. There's an ace. That's another part of Rodriguez's game that has been outstanding of late. The serve, everyone backed away from it, hoping it would be.
They have a bit of a height disadvantage compared to Ohio State.
That one hits the tape, and there's a Maloney serve for the ace.
Just like we talked about earlier, that one Greg decided to name after former Ohio State assistant coach. Let's get another look at it.
He said that the players should practice this, and I think they could get pretty good at it with some practice. 15 in the win over McKendree that they had, or in the match with McKendree. He had 9 kills. It was a tough 4-set loss, but he was effective. In the middle, and hitting down on the ball for the kill, Cole Young. The honorable mention All-American. In fact, 2 times he's had that designation. 600 career kills at UCLA. And now
that was really impressive by Rodriguez, and Buckeyes now have a 5-point lead with Wetzel serving.
A lot of times height is overrated in jousts. Put across by Champagne. Tooney can't get to the net, ended up as an overpass, but covered by Grimm. Wetzel, the big swing, and he scores it. 18-12. And after that overpass, it looked like Queens might have had a chance for a put away, but did not, and Wetzel ends up with the kill.
And that'll force Queens to call.
Wetzel at 4:58 in the 2 Ohio State recent matches. Going across Champagne. The kill to make it 13-20. But we'll see whether it's just a case of too little, too late. This is back to serve. He made that great play in the front row. Wide, the big swing, and it is a kill for Chinsky to make it 22-15. Again, that inside-out swing.
Let's get another look at Hachinsky grabbing his 8th kill of the. Talked about those moments that can build momentum heading into the 3rd set. A block is certainly a big momentum builder.
But there's the problem. You have no margin of error, and you have to stay aggressive, and an error is almost inevitable at some point. 25-19, Ohio State won 25-20 in the first. They better that by 1 point in the second.
Offensively.
That's one of the things that Ohio State players were talking about, is that a lot of times that Wetzel is such a focus, and the defenses keying on him, that opens things up for other players, and they've gotten a lot more balance in their attack here of late, which is, of course, very important. Tooney with a swing, and that'll be a kill. And of course, the likes of players like Kaczynski, freshman, who demands a lot of attention from the opposition when he's in that front row. Net back, Pilch with a big swing and the kill there. And he can really get up in the air. Excellent athlete. And he's made a lot of the big plays here for this Queens team in this match. And he practically started that approach from the stands, and the joust was won by Grimm, but now he gets it back, and Cole Young hammers it down for the kill to make it 3-2. So he couldn't put it away on the joust, but he did when he got the ball again, and he was ready for it.
Let's get another look at Cole Young. 6 kills and hit. He's racking them up.
Or pardon me, that was Young, so that's 7. He's got 3 more to go. And that one put down by Cole Young again. He may just do it.
He may just do it.
He still got that 1,000 hitting percentage.
Let's see. With that one, he has complained about that.
I wonder when the last time somebody did that. And that's off the tape. Roll shot. Strong. Move to the middle to get it. Wetzel unloads. And it was touched. And that makes it 9-4. More of a case of just not being able to get out of the way of that one.
We see it again.
And it looks like with center court seats.
Yeah, Queens has some good representation in the stands. We've got a Shuey jersey.
And there's a block. Coleman and Strawbridge. Maybe Strawbridge can join the law firm. Along
He
with
could.
Shuey and Strawbridge and Champagne. I'm sure he's got a lot of supporters in the stands, being the local product from Olentangy Liberty. The block there by Grimm. Grimm with the swing and the kill. And a very active rally there for Grimm.
Grimm gets his 2nd kill on the night. He also has 2 blocking assists.
For the short ones earlier. He just hasn't been able to quite dial in. But he's been distributing the ball very well. Over 530 assists entering this match. Roll shot, Strong. Rodriguez in the back, Tooney. And the put away. And he goes and salutes the setter for giving him the ball right in his wheelhouse.
Buckeyes pulling away yet again in this 3rd set with a 5-point lead now. We'll see Tooney come up from the back.
Caden Marin. 6'1" setter. From the back, and a kill for Kaczynski. Polish prodigy continues to impress here.
Kill number 9. Like you said, he's from Poland, where he played volleyball at a very high level, and he showed interest first in Ohio State.
Yeah, that one. Ace for Tooney as it just caught the line. Kaczynski's up to 189 kills, so he's bearing down on 200. He's hitting over 330. Don't think they play much baseball in Poland. That'd be a real good batting average. Here's a roll shot and an overpass. Really hammered, but somehow Strawbridge kept it alive. But a free ball here in the middle. And what a solo block there by Rylan Coleman. Yeah, that gets him strutting a little bit. He was really just isolated there, and a big swing by Cole Young. But he was right there, 15-19. find the setter on the serve. Tharp, who's just checked in. Handled by the libero, Chris Peters. Dumped over. Free ball opportunity. Tharp down the line. And it's in. He was looking cross court and then hit across the body down the line. And a great shot there.
Let's get another look at Tharp in this line shot. Like you said, looks cross court and then turns.
Carson Strawbridge developing a hot hand. Behind the service line, there's an overpass by Tooney, and now it's 19-20. Shuey. What a comeback here by Queens.
What a comeback is right, and I think another point or two, and Ohio State might call one of their timeouts to try to break some momentum that Queens has going.
No matter how hard you try, it's difficult to get out of the mindset that it looks like things are going our way. You've got to really stay in the game. And there's Tharp with another big kill. And boy, did they ever need that. He was a little off the net. He had a little more room to play with there.
Here we see Tharp again for kill number 2.
Camacho. Back, big swing. Machinsky, they managed to keep it alive, but then the block, Tharp joins in on the block with Young, and Tharp, 17, has really been coming up big for the Buckeyes. And he rotates out to some coaching from Kevin Birch, and I'm sure some plaudits too. He definitely was right there. In fact, took the primary, would be a coin toss. So Ohio State needs to take care of business right here. And they do with that serve by Wetzel.
Shane Wetzel with his 4th ace of the day. He has
An ace
8
beats
kills.
queen, right?
Yeah. Shane Wetzel has been out.
He's got to carefully measure this one. Tooney handles it. This will be a good swing attempt, and that'll do it. And perhaps fittingly, Hachinsky puts away the winning kill, and Ohio State wins it 25.